Kwasi Kwarteng Frimpong, customer for the Minister of Education. I mean, no airborne commo. Why politics?
I mean, usually I don't want to be tagged as a politician, and I don't even want to be seen as I'm doing politics because some you couldn't have politics. It's almost even though you can say more than yourself, but the crew and the politics are the perception we have about it. We say the one more person who come from my city came on the journey. So usually I'm really reluctant on taking that tag. Maybe I'll call it why leadership.
Why politics?
Yes, leadership. I'll call it more of leadership because of, I mean, how we perceive politicians here. But I mean, sometimes I don't even blame the politicians sometimes because the truth is that no bad system produces good outcome. Ultimately, no, and none of the say until the public gets angry enough.
Okay.
And how will they get angry enough? When they're educated to a certain extent that, for instance, maybe who will gross tertiary and primary we have to pay 40%, then the public become aware and conscious of themselves. They get angry enough. Then they demand accountability and transparency and good governance from leadership. Then leadership will also not take advantage of the people. Until then, no, the kind of politics we do here the other day to remain, to say, it's a transaction. If we do the fiscal command delegacy, which we track as a parliament, or worker, connections near there. And I mean, deep within ourselves, at every point, we are saying, aside the fact that we see the aura around politicians, the perception we have around them, and so usually I'm more comfortable in answering question of why leadership.
Why leadership?
Why leadership? No. Let me say, Adia, yama me pa se me ga kai umesha.
Okay.
Obi a ma wofo se me na no me ma me free mu ntem. Ma me free na mo bi nwotwe. Ti me na no na atete ya. Na fi a me free mu no pani a me ka so na na ko yo ka tese grasa for as go fi a krati ni bi en fi obi en ho ja ba ketwa. Abanka twa the size of school and sign the certificate account. Say so kan yourself. Na ni pa be free. Na nyankopon adom. Se bi omi afi ni menye mfi aduasa ba ko. Mitimi kakabuma say be go school benson we postgrad second degree mo be biensa 4 years degree me mu nyankopon adom mo certificate ba ko na afi so all things being go by October e be fa bi to the ba. Njakora bia be we secondary school of you be NSS secondary school land of government free. Kwara bia we secondary school fi obia no and you pompo go university kwara bia be force wa de owura ma purpose akwa atwa aka no obeye na mehu sa na so say bi nyankopon pagya de bia do papa so bia hu hia so obeye say e bia papa despite na some papa do chumansa at every point bia no wherever you get to know it has to commensurate with a certain level of responsibility.
Okay.
Na say e mi ba busia bia nyankopon admo ya ma me ma bitimi ko nya hu masua ho nimdie no for if you grow for bushing in an if your mind in now you can have to realize this because I believe that there is an impact of education and socio-economic transformation. I say if you feel we see the next 15 years I want to produce 15 graduates. 15 graduates is as a produce Kwasi Kwarteng ma do fee if you are now produce Kwasi Kwarteng do one fee if you are sabonte we feel one as a sabonte so and as a society, you really didn't have an impactful change. Things okay in this idea. We will be feed there. I mean, that's an issue. They want. Let me find the case in society. The constituency. We be cool. The constituency. To share. Sabra me am under 70 na. But they are now become once and by measure. The impact of education on social economic transformation. Say we did in woman as a son. If we be that and as if we be the input to. Say we are 5 years, 4 years from the FBA, we never see quite intense as one, and so your book is quite intense. Indeed, it comes from a place of what I've been through, a place of baby a mere maku pain, maybe a TBA, my family. I don't like to complain, say, oh, my bread and those things. I don't. Nipa bremo. We are saying about you have to fight. Oh, I don't believe in that. You have to be a fighter from day one. So it's close. End of story. And say me no woman a kosama me. Na me say the woman nyina as a self kra. E bedroom me bi nyako pado an had this am woman na be dey. E be say my.
Okay, story ni baby ad be wura manyasemu ya. Obi wo a owie university a na what yes a politician. Na agye adwuma no nyinaa bɔnbo ɛno no yehu ne sɛ ɔno nso wɔ pɛ bi sɛ ɔde bɛboa anaasɛ ɔno nso botaeɛ foforɔ bi.
No, timing is very key, and timing and season is one of the most important variables in any decision making. Because already I've told myself, say coming around law school, I do plan one of coming because it has its own ups and downs, peaks and valleys, performance and disappointments. And I said, we to me, the idea to me won't be a they are never some kind of heading. Now, who corona idea, Sikasam said, it will make a bar, now would not back to and be a 100. What can I say? Try will be fee, but you have to check the season and the timing. And maybe I see through 2008, by we are seeing T2 America, they were in, economic recession. Now, they were leading candidates in their presidential race, but they didn't care of any of them. They went for a young man from nowhere that came with a message of hope in the person of Obama. And India, because at that time, the season required hope. The country, companies are collapsing, companies are declaring bankruptcy and other things. They didn't catch us over experience one experience like their part. Experience, but they needed somebody to remind them that yes, we can. And the people of America, we've done it before. So season and timing is also very key. At some point, you are going in the Ministry of Education as a spokesperson. You have had the opportunity to work with one of the noble, ministers ever this country has ever had. Dr. Osebitu. So you can capitalize on that platform and in Kakra. So man for also stress bra. No one so one there. In my case, they feel that more brave maybe other constituency the dynamics may also be different. But on my normal self, there coming to be after say, we have been more to Trumika, say be a will be a school for now. There are basic things like I also you have to get be a save you so maybe do TD. That's all. Also reliable source of income or the treasury near the AD. One, you know, sir, over software and I'm your friend or now so you could save you a sorry no. And they do more, yeah, you be a software and income behind the Emma. I've watched them come back, you know, invest Canada, not for that. I comes in for that. If you are not very careful and you don't get basic certain things, that at least makes life convenient and comfortable for you. When the right environment and circumstances, you start compromising. And when you start compromising, you compromise on your convictions, you compromise on your faith, you compromise on what you stand for. And things will become so normal for you. I feel you're normal in the corner. And that is where you deviate from the true meaning of leadership and become the Ghanaian definition of who a politician is. I feel more problem. And you may not have any successful impact on the people. And it may not necessarily also be too even good for you. Ambitions is good. Vance, yeah, none of Trump body. The easiest 39 years.
Yes.
But the almost life begins at 40. What is wrong? So I wouldn't say, sorry, we are a young person, don't go into yourself. No, we need to take leadership role. We need to take responsibilities. We need to take, I don't want to say in control, in charge. So the always only benefit compete or anything. But at least you also need to avail yourself. But most important thing, check the variables of time, check the variables of season, check whether the environment and the circumstances are right. And now, to me, they will breathe. Now, who say, oh, Sebio, who will be big? Now, we don't have a visitor over baby. They will grow him. Wow. Hey, grow Sebio, and I say about the Sebi. Maybe constituencies, people paid as high as 7,000, 8,000 to delegates. Now, over our problems that we face as a country is not really economic again. It's now even more social than economic. What does it? Because say I didn't answer quite the debate. Yeah, it is a one or several service office. You understand the question. So yeah, also that we elect people into leadership over. So the like I said, you need to take your time. Capacity building is very key. You need to be experienced. You also need to check the timing and the seasons and know if they are right. But above all, you also need to have confidence in God and consult your God. At least for some of us, that's our belief and that's our faith. See, a lot of the things that you do, you also have to seek approval from God. There can be situations where you'll be determined to move in a certain direction. Even God can step aside and secure your motion. What we are going to do? Maybe yes, but Israel for Paul, So, Miss Abbey, I mean, the young man. Almost, Namia, Poya, here, only for some of Namakato was a being you gave. I feel 1 more year, no more dead as somewhere near Casa, and somewhere more powerful for our, and somewhere more good. I feel a new living was a fat sock of a jail, maybe on Indeed, you can be determined to move in a certain direction, even if the time is not right. You may get results, but maybe temporary. Sometimes you may also live in average. So you are a way. It's important to build yourself actually, and also it's important to know that the time is right. Then you make them. But I wouldn't say that we have to be mechanical about it. So also the influence and say 50 years for money capital quarter forms and call lesson. Yeah, 40 years for 20 years. So most important thing about it, yeah, time is very key.
I was avoiding the Kwasi Kwarteng from Pong. My youth in politics, the as a Wuhia and Sana or Wabem. The Ocean now is here at the Freemason said, if you have some number as a son, a baby. Was it a chat to youth? Bears Mabakumi. Now for 2 or 4. Say, after I walk school, say student politics now, shall I say, now who's a winnie Bakubi. And when you say winnie and baby are farmer. Or more baby school about, and no more cash contain, and no more macan. A foot to the mom.
No, my video, I mean, I use myself as another. You should just be ambitious. It's good to be ambitious, but not overly ambitious. You should be hardworking. We are ambitious. You should also work hard, so you should go. But most importantly, you also need to manage your expectations and anxiety. And maybe somehow there is a healthy competition, as a chroma and the social media that day. Oh, it was a sentence. It was a sentence, mathematics. Never calculating as so have your own definition of life,
okay.
Have your own templates of life.
Okay.
You can borrow from, good examples and good mentors.
Okay.
But have strong convictions. I have said now, so the 2 1 more.
Okay.
And I'm sure with God being on your side, maybe
welcome to BC. Nkomo kakra emwa yina nkamum selebe ya imedi no betumi akoso
opereke se o se se me de benua no ana se we no we sign na me ni mo modembo ene o commitment mi hu se me na de na mi hu fidems benua ba ne na ene what do you say why are they na so me sa ka se bia me care about your credibility and what you stand for. In these things, consistency is key. Even if you are doing a wrong thing and you become consistent with it, you become right. The incarnation version say ya na asase. Na so be more because I say I say ya na ye. Na emi anu ne bi adofo do bi o he de. Bi si de maka say ya sonko. Na yin na yin so na enyina. Na vaze baby a o say di dwuma ko di dro na yen so bi adwuma ko a adwuma ye nyina no so de wo no so de ba ma ye nyina no e bi ti me dro ho na en mo nyam ni nkwan sha ye de abem
e da se wonya ebrema e bi din na de yawo ba ne e be san sha